All right, so today I'm going to do, actually, we're going to move over to here. I'm going to actually do a review and we're going to unbox and test out the new DR.ÖTEK MT6 Pro Pinpointer. Now, I'm no stranger to DR.ÖTEK's products. I have several of their metal detectors, different models. I have all of their accessories and shovels and spades and all sorts of things that they make, which I think, in my opinion, is high quality. You know, if you're a pro metal detectorist, you might not agree with me. And the reasoning is because you're used to way more expensive type of equipment. But for the beginner or someone who doesn't just want to spend a lot of money, there are budget-minded products out there that actually work really well. But today we're going to check this and we're going to put this to the test and see how well this pinpointer is. Now I have another pinpointer by DR.ÖTEK, which I love. I absolutely love, but this is their latest pinpointer. Okay, so before I begin the unboxing, I'm going to just show you another one of their products, which I absolutely adore. And this is it's one of their diggers, and it's one of the best I've ever used. And I have a few of them. Actually, when other people go along with me and my family, I bought a couple of these. This one I haven't taken out of the package yet. So it's nice and squeaky clean without any dirt on it. So it comes with a beautiful sheath that attaches to your belt. And let's open this up and check out the quality. Now, it's quite heavy, and that's a good thing for a digger, because you don't want a flimsy, cheap digger that's going to end up snapping in half or the point breaking off when you're digging in hard soil. Now, they just came out with a new shovel, a spade. Actually, it's for camping. It's really long. It's actually, I think, 4 or 5 feet long, and I can't wait on getting that one soon too. So we'll do a review on that. But here's their digger, and as you can see, it's really, really, really high quality. Look how thick this is. I don't know if you can see this. Let's try to focus. And there you go. There's the edges of it. Now, what I like about it, on the back, it tells you the depth. So say your detector tells you something is 4 inches under the ground, you don't have to do any guesswork. We have a serrated edge on one side, very, very sharp, I might add. Look at these teeth. And we have it right here on the bottom part. You can see it's sharp here and here as well for getting into the ground. A really nice rubberized heavy-duty handle. Don't know if you can see that. But this is actually very, very, very heavy. And by the way, it has this little guard here so your hand doesn't slip down and slide across the blade and get cut open. So that's another very good DR.ÖTEK product. Link will be in the description below. I am not making any money on doing these reviews whatsoever. So we're going to unbox the new DR.ÖTEK MT6 Pro. We're going to see what it comes with. And we're going to see, let's see, does it have anything else in the box? I don't see anything. All right, so I'm not missing anything. So immediately, right off the bat, we have instructions. And it comes with, it comes with a carrying case that attaches to your belt. It looks sturdy, high quality. Now, if you don't want to buy the Garrett carrot, now a lot of people, you know, a metal detector or somebody who's in the hobby and more advanced and has more expensive equipment, everybody swears by the Garrett carrot. But in my situation, I am not the type of person that goes metal detecting very often. I do it more likely like once a month, once every couple of months. It depends on the weather. I live in New England, and it's usually either too hot or too cold. So this is perfect for somebody who's just starting out or somebody who's on a budget. So now we have this lanyard that comes attached to it. Very, very nice. You can also attach something else to this little ring here, like a key or whatever you might have that you want to add to your lanyard. This end attaches to your belt loop, so and it stretches, so you won't lose it. Okay, so right away, let's look at this beautiful, beautiful pinpointer. I really like the color. Aha! And I do notice we have, it shows you the inches on the back. It goes up to 3 inches, from 0 to 3 inches. Now, this pinpointer measures 3.9 inches by 9.8 inches. It has a 10 kHz frequency. It's a 2-button operation, 360-degree detection, which is really good. It's a waterproof grade IP68. Now, I looked up IP68, and it says water resistant in fresh water to a maximum depth of 1.5 meters, equal to about 4.92 feet for up to 30 minutes. but in the manual, it does say 11.8 inches in depth. So you can use this to detect in creeks and in rivers. You just have to make sure the battery compartment is really tightened on the end. I probably wouldn't go underwater deep sea diving with this guy, if you know what I mean. All right, so we have 3 operation modes. And you can see this is the balance button right here, and this is the power button. And the 3 operation modes include vibration mode, sound mode, and you get vibration and sound mode. And we also have a balance button. So if you're in a high interference area, so if there's a lot of power lines nearby, a lot of EMFs, a lot of distortion, you can hit the balance button to restart it and balance the detector again, well, the pinpointer again, so it actually returns to normal detection. It's lightweight. It's 6 ounces. And the LED on here will show you the signal strength. So the closer you get to your object, the more lines will be lit up. So we're going to actually have to put an actual 9-volt alkaline battery into this. It does not come with it. So let's go ahead and do that. So I like to use Power Flash brand batteries. I get them from Amazon for really cheap. I usually buy a 12-pack. And let's go ahead and take one of the batteries out and install it. So if you're more of a pro detectorist, you might be saying to me, well, just get the Garrett Carrot. Well, I'm pretty cheap. And I don't feel justified spending $125, $135 on a pinpointer when I don't go out that often. I think these type of pinpointers work just fine for what the job that is needed to be done. Okay, so the cap is off. Let's look inside. How is this attached? Okay, so you see a smaller hole and a larger hole, plus or minus. So what you're going to do is you're going to line up your plus and minus. So you see the plus over here. There we go. We're going to place this inside of here. And let's go ahead. All right. And then we're going to screw the cap onto it tightly, by the way, because if there's any moisture out there, you don't want it to get into the battery housing. And let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, actually, let me just shut it off. Okay, so now it's off. You long press the power button to turn it on and off. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Okay, and now it's on. Now, when the LED light is lit up, you'll see a white square. But the white square actually does not mean that it's balanced. When it's green, when the white triangle turns green, it means it's balanced. So I'm going to go ahead and press the balance button. We'll put a piece of metal near it. And by the way, look at this. Okay, so I'm going to balance this. Let me just move this out of the way. And now it is balanced. And let's check it out. Okay, very, very cool. Now let's change the modes. So now we have it on sound. All right, so now we're going to move into the next mode. You just press the button, a short press. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go into a different mode. Okay, and let's see what it is. Okay, sounds like we are in the sound mode. Let's go ahead and press it again. Now it looks like we're in vibration mode. Now listen. Oh yeah, I could feel that. I could really feel that. Now, you see the green light? That means we're in balance. Okay, we're going to press it again. And we should get vibration and sound. And yes, I could feel it vibrating. And I could also, I could also hear the sound. Phenomenal, phenomenal. All right, we're going to do a quick air test. And then we're going to actually take it outside. All right, so we got some of our test objects out, a quarter, a penny, a very, very old, some kind of copper penny. This is Australian, okay? We got a dime. We got like somewhat of some kind of dog tag looking thing. All right, let's start. And then we got a piece of metal, like jewelry, costume jewelry. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to start with the penny. And I'm going to just move all the metal away and the shovel. All right, so I'm going to lift up my phone. Hold on one second. Okay, hang in there. Okay, so now we are about, hold on. Just going to get my ruler out. Bear with me. This can get a little boring. All right, and so my camera is about 12 inches off the table here. All right, so I'm gonna, here we go. Now we're going down less than 12 inches. Okay, so it picks up the penny at about, let's see. Yeah, good. I'm going to say about 2.5, maybe 3 inches. Yeah, I'm looking at my tape measure, not far by. Yeah, probably, possibly about 2.5 inches. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove that with about a dime. Now, I can eye this with my eye. All right, so we're going to start from up here, 12 inches. Okay, we got to go about a good 2.5 inches. And there, you see as you get closer to your target, it just picks it right up. Now, here's the larger item, which is our copper penny, Australian penny. I'm going to move on down. Okay, much higher up, of course, because the object is bigger. I'm going to go with about 3 inches, 3 and change. And you can see the closer you get to the object, of course, the more the LEDs light up. Again, we're high up. We got a quarter. Let's move it on down. And we get it about maybe 2 inches, a little bit more than 2 inches. And there we go. Next will be our costume jewelry piece. And I'm going to move on down. Oh, wow. It picks it up much higher, over 3.5. Well over 3.5 to maybe 4 inches. I'm very happy with that. I have it, by the way, on vibrate and sound. And now our like dog tag. Okay, it's getting it over 2 inches. 2.5 perhaps. Maybe about 3. Yeah, right about 3. There we go. All right, so I'm going to really quickly, by the way, we're in balance. So when you see the green, you know you're in balance. If it turns white, just press this and it'll recalibrate it and rebalance it. All right, we'll go out really fast. I'm going to just place maybe 1 or 2 objects under the ground. And it says, by the way, in the manual that the max depth detection is 4.7 inches. You're not going to get a pinpointer at this price point, which is way under the Garrett Carrot, to really pick up anything deeper. All right, so at the max depth detection of 4.7 inches, we're going to make sure we put something about between the 3 to 4 inch, the 3 to 4 inch depth under the ground, and we'll check it out. By the way, this has automatic shut off. After 5 minutes of non-use or standby, it will shut off on its own. You'll hear a tone telling you it's shutting off, which is actually good. It'll save on batteries if you forget to shut it off in between detecting. All right, let's go outside. And I'm shutting it off. There we go. All right, so here it is again. I have it off just so you can see it out in the sunlight. It is freezing out. It is about 40 degrees out here in New York right now. And so I don't know how hard it is to get into the ground. Oh, by the way, this little light here also serves as a flashlight. Besides flashing to let you know when you go into different modes and what have you, this is also serving as a flashlight. All right, so I'm going to go at a depth. Let's go about 4 inches. So I'm just going to make sure it's about here. All right. If I can get into the ground. And I told you, it's really, really, really cold out. All right. There we go. All right. Now we're probably even deeper than the 4 inches. And, oops, sorry. We have straw on the ground. Hold on. All right. This is actually way deeper than 4 inches. Okay. All right. I'm going to throw my shiz into the hole. And, okay, so there we got a penny. I'm going to just move the camera back. You can see the hole is deep. All right. I'm going to throw some of this soil back on it. And, oh. All right, so I'm going to pretend like I just cut a plug. Hold on, here we go. I'm going to turn it on. Okay, let's balance because we see the white triangle. We're balanced. All right. And I'm not a pro, so don't laugh at me. All right, so I threw some dirt out. Let's get around here and let's try to find this sucker. Aha! All right. It's saying right here, you can see the LED. Aha! Here we go. So you can see it did a great job. So we're going to do the same thing with our quarter. And you can see the hole is deep. Okay, you see? I'm being fair. Fair and unbalanced here. I mean, and fair and balanced. Don't mind me. All right. Up, up, up. There we go. And there we go. There is our quarter. All right, so the OTEK digger actually did really good in frozen ground. This pinpointer, let me just shut it off, is wonderful. Okay, I give it a 5 stars. It did everything I asked it to. I didn't do a test in water. I don't really do any detecting in rivers or creeks, but apparently up to 11.8 inches, you can submerge this. Make sure the battery compartment is tightened. You can see it works very well. I also like the blade because you could move dirt aside with it. It's very, very handy for that. We have the measuring on it as well, up to 3 inches. And it's very lightweight. Again, 6 ounces is nothing. It doesn't even like, you really don't like feel like weighed down by it. It's phenomenal. It did a great job. I really like the balancing. The balancing mode is really, really good, especially if you live in a place like me. And I'll show you. Right there. High tension wires everywhere. That is, yeah, I don't want you to see the mess in my yard. That is just phenomenal. All right, I'm going to say get DR.ÖTEK products. They're phenomenal. They're high quality. They're wonderful. I'm not receiving 1 penny for this review. I just really wanted to show you guys and check this out, and I think it's wonderful. When this hits the market, I'm telling you, this is going to be a hit. They didn't put this out yet. This is coming out possibly soon. If you'd like, I'm going to actually put a link in the description below when it actually is offered to the public. But they still have the diggers. They had the spades. I'm out of breath. They had the spades. They have multiple different metal detectors. I really like the MTXR. That's really a great one. That was my first metal detector, and I found wonderful, wonderful things with it, including a beautiful silver ring. I found a gold bracelet, lots of coins. It did really well. And their other lower priced metal detectors work just as good, in my opinion. Their diggers and shovels are phenomenal. And thanks for watching another one of my reviews. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep your eye out for the MT6 Pro. It should be coming to the US and all across the world soon and being offered for sale. Thanks for watching. See you guys all soon, and so long.